Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's a Tuesday night. We're feeling good here at the Wrestling for Life Network. It's going to be a crazy one. NXT coming off the heels of Slammiversary. They brought home more gold. We're going to talk all about it. It's going to be a fun one. So make sure you get in that chat. Click all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, and strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Make sure you get in that chat. I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. Blow up the chat. We want to see triple digits here tonight, and it's going to be a fun one. Slammiversary, a crazy show. Lots of NXT implications. What does it mean for the relationship? How does it look tonight? And I'm sure we're going to talk a lot about the partnership they have. But folks, just in case you don't know, I am Mr. Everynight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and that is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and of course, so we have to get it out of the way. T's and P's, R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne passes away just literally weeks after his last concert with Black Sabbath and everything. Like, I initially thought it was a joke when I first read it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because there was expectation to an extent, but it's a sad day. But it still felt like a shock. It still felt like a surprise. You know, he felt like a bit of an ageless wonder, but 74. And living the life that he lived, the fact that he got to 74, shout out, that's a hell of a run, an absolute legend. And yeah, T's and P's to everybody out there. I see a lot of rest in peace, Ozzy. So we're going to be on the crazy train here tonight, Nick.
Oh, I just live on that sucker.
Right, riding it through. But what's your favorite Ozzy or Black Sabbath?
Well, I mean, to Christ,
so hard.
Favorite song or anything. Yeah, I mean, Blizzard of Oz is always up there. That whole album, that was like a Diary of a Madman was another huge album too that very much got me into metal music, that got me into rock music in general. Like, he's one of those kind of regarded as like the godfather of heavy music, of heavy metal music, just
for sure.
Black Sabbath initially, and then just his own solo act.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, again, absolute legend. Kind of set the tone, or really left his mark as far as, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And he personified it right till the end. And that last concert he did, it couldn't have been a better send-off. So I could only imagine how, if you're gonna go, you're feeling pretty content. And rest in peace to the absolute legend.
Yeah, and yes, he was 76, not 74.
76.
Gave him 2 years extra.
There you go.
But fitting that I'll transition back to NXT. We had the Prince of Darkness pass away today, but we got the Prince of Darkness showing up on NXT tonight of WWE, of Undertaker getting involved with Trick Williams. And I don't know how this is going to work out.
An interesting transition for sure as we go from one story to the Undertaker. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Like, at first I thought he was just going to kind of have some type of chit chat. I don't know what we were going to do. But now you got Trick on Raw, like calling out this man's knees and throwing some shade at Undertaker. So, I mean, I can't imagine this is like, NXT Heatwave, Undertaker one more time. I can't imagine that. I imagine if I was to guess, LFG, somebody steps up.
Mike Santana?
Interesting. On behalf of Taker?
I'm only thinking of just as, well, because I think this now feels weird, the LFG thing, now that everything that happened from Slammiversary. Like, we still need kind of that TNA answer, I feel. So I wonder if we get Taker's blessing towards Mike Santana in some aspect.
Okay.
Just to try and tie everything, because who from LFG? Shiloh Hill is going to take on Trick for the TNA title. Then everybody's going to be really mad. You're telling me Mike Santana couldn't win it, but a guy from LFG is going to take on for the TNA title?
Yeah, I mean, you got a very strong point. So, and I really do think everyone's chomping at the bit to see where this goes. I mean, everybody's waiting for the answer from TNA. A lot of people jumping to conclusions, but we will see. It's going to be on them to bring this home nicely.
Yeah, well, do we get the full-on invasion? I know we've had Dark State do their invasions and all that, and they can just piss off
Right.
for a week or two. Does TNA invade?
I think we've been hoping for it, right? We've been talking a lot about a Worlds Collide esque pay-per-view. I think we want it. I think we're interested in it. We want to see it, but there has to be something. So yeah, why not do the complete invasion? Build towards something. Build towards a Worlds Collide. You know, there's a couple AEW shows that have been announced if you want to get in on the weekend. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I hope so, because if not, the longer this goes, it's just going to feed those feelings of, you know, WWE's evil and they're screwing TNA.
They're the big brother picking on the little brother. Like,
Right.
would you have the TNA title? And last
Right.
question, because we're going to say hi to people. Would you have the
Yeah.
TNA title change hands on like a heat wave on an NXT show?
You could do it on a heat wave for sure. A lot of people are thinking Bound for Glory, but that's October. Trick hold on to this belt till October.
That's a long way to go till October.
I mean, again, I know we're getting late in the dog days of summer here, but October? I don't know. But like Nick said, it is getting late. We got about 7 minutes before the start of the show. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit those little reaction buttons. They help the algorithm. And we're seeing a lot more comments on our videos. We appreciate that. That is so huge as far as tickling that algorithm. So keep commenting, even if it's just an emoji. We appreciate it. We try and answer them all back. And thank you for all the love, folks.
Absolutely. You want to start clicking or
that was a terrible transition. I just stopped dead on you. But
I was like, where'd I go?
Alex Trebek, first one in the house, is my birthday. Happy birthday, Alex. There you go. Let's see if I can make them happen real quick.
Happy birthday from the grave, Alex Trebek, I think.
Right. Shout out. Good old Canadian from the yonder.
Right.
Let's go. Happy birthday, Alex. Lionfish back with us. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Clay Lewis, welcome back. Clay again. Lionfish, we'll get back to that. I think Nick should start his own football channel. There you go.
There was a time where we did XFL. I can do my own channel. No.
Right.
This is just a pretty face and a soothing voice. No, there was a time where I did XFL on the channel and everything before Dwayne did it.
Yeah, right. And we will be here for the Super Bowl. We have our annual Super Bowl party. So don't miss that. It's a good time. Long live Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. Rest in peace. Absolutely. Bradley, good to see you. Eric, welcome back. A lot of people with the kudos to Ozzy Osbourne in the chat. I love to see it. Damien, the leader of the Hopium Tribe. Andrew, welcome. Josh back with us. Clay Lewis, we got you. MDB, the Knee Pad Patrol is on the loose, folks. Let's go. Ken, how you doing? Eric already got you. Kadarius, what is up? Michael Spikes, our prediction champion. How you doing, sir? Let's go. Bragging, I like it. Flex a little. Let's go. But yeah, prediction title will be on the line at SummerSlam twice. Drew, what's up? How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Scott, I almost called you Spaz. Scott, how you doing? There's Scott, Spaz, and Spikes all in one bubble here. NXT is king. Let's go, Paul. How you doing? So we got about 4 minutes, Nick. Woo! Daniel Berry Sports highlights. How's it going? WFU. Don't forget to use those hashtags on all your posts. Michael, welcome back. Ozzy went out like a king. Paul Carpenter, I love it. Vance, welcome back. Crazy Train is peak. Absolutely wicked song.
Well, I answered it. You didn't give yours.
You know what? It might sound a little like, oh, that's kind of an obvious one, but Mama, I'm Coming Home hits me in the heart. It kind of knocks on the chest. So I love that song just because, again, it was a little more of a reprieve from what you usually got from them. I mean, I could listen to them all day though. Like you go through it. Crazy Train banged. Like you said, you can't really miss with Ozzy.
Well, and Christ alone, just even with Black Sabbath, you have Iron Man, War Pigs, especially now this year, when you hear War Pigs during Survivor Series, War Games, and all of that, that's going to hit like a fucking freight train.
Right? No, I don't disagree. Ronan, how you doing? Cherokee George back at it. Let's go. Obafemi taking on 2 opponents. That's the only way it feels like he can lose. And even with tonight, not many of us think these 2 are going to beat him.
No, and he's taking on 2 big beefy boys, and it feels more like a handicap match.
Yeah, I really feel like this is going to end up being Yoshi and Briggs peel off and fight each other. They're going to, not get along so well. And again, I think Oba's pretty close to unstoppable. So we'll see what happens. Jason, welcome back. Layla Hirsch, I don't know. I would have to see more Layla. I know there's, you said, go ahead. You're smiling.
No, this is just a really interesting story because I've seen this. It's as a referee. It's not as a wrestler.
Oh, snap. As a
referee, she had a tryout. Come to the tryout as a referee.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. Now, why you could partner Layla and Ivy together? That's formidable.
They just got to stand on top of each other and wear a big overcoat so the wrestler has the one opponent.
Yeah, I like it. Paul, we got you. JV, welcome back. Kalatu, how you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good night. Anthony Thompson back with us. JV, gotcha. Alan, Emo's in the house. Let's go. Thank you for the correction. I let the man go early at 74, so my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. I've got to read this from JV.
Okay, go ahead.
We put out the whole video to where you called out the toxic fan base, and this proves that we are not that. Saying you guys are like the wrestling bros I wish I had, but mostly everyone is like, you like wrestling? Like, F you, I don't judge your pathetic likes.
Right. That again, that's some deep feelings right there with JV, but that's always what we want it to be, and that's what we are. That's all Nick and I do, and with Anthony is we shoot the breeze, and you guys just happen to tune in and find it entertaining. We appreciate that sentiment, and again, that's why we wanted to create a family. We want to be the Wrestling Fans United, trying to find the positives in the wrestling, even if every once in a while we go a little sideways.
Right. Well, do you know how many people I've seen that have been talking about Love Island and all of that? And I wanted to all over the fact that they enjoyed shit like that, but I didn't because I keep it respectful. Right. I like my soaps. You got your stories.
Right. And everybody's got their own, whatever floats your boat. So don't judge, don't hate. But what's up, Dale, the OG? Jason, welcome. Best songer, KJ and Nick, his storytelling. So big shout out to Ozzy as well. I love it. Spaz with a $5 super chat. Calling it now. Santino was on NXT tonight. Yes, they did announce that. He's going to address the titles. Say, I suspended someone on Sunday. She's your son of a bitch.
I don't need the crimson chin on Tuesdays.
Right. That's
I don't think they would welcome that because then they've already they've got to deal with that. That's TNA. That's your problem.
Oh. Listen, I listened to somebody offer a complete and utter bullshit take about, race in the WWE. And I think people really overlook a lot of things. And I know I'm the wrong pigment to have this thought, but I really think people need to stop being so divisive. I think we got to come together, and that kind of stuff outside of, you want to debate a wrestling opinion, that's fine. But if you want to paint somebody with a brush that requires you to overlook the merit within the system, I think at the end of the day, I think it's doing more harm than good. And unfortunately, I think this is an interesting, that's a sticky situation for WWE. I don't know if they're there yet, but we'll see.
I'm not melanated enough to comment on anything really beyond that. I'm going to touch on, I think WWE is not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole because they don't want to deal with that.
Fair enough, right? That is what my concern is, right? We always call it the Google check. What would you find? And they're very aware of that. So it might not be the best look. We'll see. No More Tears is one of my favorite jams. Absolutely. Even the video
Changes is great too.
Changes. I like it by M. Let's go. Boston, how you doing? How you doing, Boston? Capone. As I got then.
Now.
No. Just a hiccup, bro.
Yeah, forever.
Forever. Less than a second.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, the show begins, and we are together. Yes. Let's go. Dale, MDB, we got you. Paul, we'll scour through and try and find some of these bigger comments so we don't miss everybody. Timmy, welcome back. Duran, love the name, but welcome back. More shout outs to Ozzy. Puppet KJ, stop spamming. But welcome back, Josh. Welcome back, Frankie, Anthony, Swami, Swanson, Samsonite. Welcome, everybody.
Right. Facts. Yes, Puppet KJ, JV. I know you hit the bottle, my guy, but you just watch with your eyes, not with your thumbs. Life is wrestling. Wrestling is life. Facts.
For life.
For life.
Let's go. As we get the champ walking in over Femi, we will put a poll up when the matches start. By the way, don't forget about that. And don't forget to stick around and give us your rating out of 10 at the end of the night.
Trick coming in with the swaggiest Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want none of this. 6 gun of this, brother, running this.
That's amazing. Wild West.
Jim. No, it's Trick has gained the most out of this whole partnership with TNA.
Yeah,
Trick's back in the limelight. He's back as one of the top guys in NXT. No Booker T, right? In Houston, of all places.
Maybe he gets a special entrance in Houston.
Must be.
But his chair's there, so
yeah.
Oh, there we go. Booker T kicking us off. The remix. Kicking off the show, folks.
You are just my Artemis Gordon there to my Jim West there. Kicking us off.
Artemis from the start of this.
Not a GB's JWNAG.
Right. As by the way, it looks like the first match we're getting tonight is a mixed 8-person tag.
Yeah, I think Damien brought it up. If Hagen Tank with Sol Ruka, etc.
Oh, there you go. The Culling taking on Zarya and Sol Ruka with Hank and Tank. By the way, shout out. We didn't mention this because we forgot, but Spaz, Damien, Richard, top 3 last night. Get in that chat, folks. Get your crown. Get mentioned. And again, we got more coming your way, and that prediction title will be on the line. But Booker T breaking this one down.
Do you think that they needed to do something like this? Well, Ant's in Houston. They're outside of the performance center. They're traveling for the first time in a long time. Yeah. So you got to hype up the crowd a bit.
Oh, for sure. You want good energy. You pay homage to the hometown guy. It's got a good feel. And now we're going to open up with what hopefully is a fun match.
Should be. And it's got a bit of a story. I mean, obviously you've got Hank and Tank are trying to keep the tag titles away from the Culling. Tatum got snatched away from Sol and Zarya, pun intended there. But yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, again, I think that we've seen Izzy kind of get a big push here lately. I think Tatum's finally maybe landed somewhere. I'd get real nervous if they pulled me in the office and they said, listen, you're going to team up with Tatum. I'd be like, fuck, I'm gone next.
Yeah, I'm the next one to go. This is just a fun team, by the way. Like, I like that tag team wrestling has tag teams now that are just fun. Sol and Zarya are fun. Hank and Tank, fun. The Outrunners in AEW, fun. The Rascals, fun.
Yeah, you need fun. I know wrestling fans sometimes are just like, it's like garlic to a vampire. Fun in the IWC. Sometimes, it's not a natural reaction for them. But yeah, we're allowed to have a good time. I'm cheering
with showers and deodorant and everything. They normally smell like garlic. That's where you were alluding to.
Yeah, right. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Had a fun time with Anthony on Sunday night for Slammiversary. It's fun going through a TNA experience with Anthony. Just he's invested.
Oh, he's bad about it. It was like it was so funny because even showing the missus the Evolution clips and everything, she instantly could tell that was Anthony losing his gourd to like Naomi coming out and everything.
Well, here come the Culling. The baby faces are already in the ring. Nice entrance by these guys. Sorry, I'll let you read this now.
No, you're good. I really like the kind of Space Jam attire too from Hank and Tank and Co.
Right? Make it fun.
Right, but Spaz with a $10 super chat. Local news with Cora stepping away from wrestling. Yeah, we haven't even talked about that. Gigi stepped up and will be challenging Giselle Shaw at Destiny Summer Heat for our vacant women's title. Her man Wentz is also on the show. Shout out.
Shout out, shout out. We got the fight kicking off outside. Oh, we're already going. Jump start for everybody.
Right.
So get your votes in, folks. I'll leave it up for a couple more minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna say this about the Corey Jade thing. I was very critical of her, and I've seen a lot of really crude comments sent her way. Regardless of what you think, regardless of what you believe she's going through, she's made a decision. And I understand at times maybe she brought on some of her own heat. But again, when somebody goes public and kind of puts their heart out there, just take the high road. Even if you're thinking at home, forget her. Maybe just don't type it and post it. Maybe just let it be. If someone's going through a hard time, the last thing she needs is inundated with just absolute negativity and bullshit. Regardless of what your opinion is, doesn't fucking matter. Just be kind to people.
Right. We did the whole mental health stream and everything. So again, the last thing somebody needs when they're dealing with mental health issues or anything like that, when they're struggling, is people to dogpile on them. I want to say it. I kind of called it. I don't think she cares about wrestling. But anyways, yes, don't dogpile on people, folks, or anything like that.
Yeah, again, can we get into the whole topic of why she might be doing this and what opportunities did she, find outside of wrestling? Yeah, we can talk about that. However, I think she put out a very sincere message. Just let it be. Again, we don't have to nitpick and judge everything. And I kind of chuckled because it's ironic because, you go back a few days and I'm, calling people motherfuckers. And now I'm back here.
Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are.
Right. But no, I mean, try and choose kindness, folks.
This man just taking the high road now.
Right. Like I found the peace. I turned into Buddha
overnight. Who saw it? He just let it all out. Release the good.
Right. Damn it, kid. No, every once in a while you get to that boiling point and then you take your swing. It's like when you ever see the quiet person in the room when shit's going off, you're like, just watch that guy. Yeah, that's what you want to be.
This is why we're the fucking Monstars. We're the Bash Brothers. If I hit him high, hit him high. And you hit him low, hit him low, hit him low.
Going straight to the hole.
Oh.
Anyway.
Whoa, pause.
Tatum gets caught by Zarya.
But Mega, we did see you with a super chat for 280 saying rest in peace to the Prince of Darkness. I didn't see Frankie. I saw a couple other people. We missed your comment. We do have Randy Sam. I see we do have the super chats, the super stickers, the memberships, everything else, this, that, and the thirds, the merch stores, the Discords, the Twitches as well. We have Twitch, and we might be coming back with fantasy football as well. We got to figure that out.
Fantasy football. I have 2 titles to defend. So yeah, and I only got a little I got this much time.
You're the JC Jane of fantasy football.
Right, I'm the JC Jane of fantasy football. I take that as all 8 members of the match are in the ring, and we get a 4-way scoop slam.
Synchronized scoop slamming.
Synchronized scoop slamming.
We're going to get a 4-way V-trigger?
Oh, 4-way belly bump.
Yeah.
And Nico down, swinging at the air.
He did the HBK bump. Shout out HBK's 60th birthday.
Yes, absolutely. HBK, somebody else wished happy birthdays earlier. There's a couple other names on the list of wrestling birthdays today.
Right.
But I go to a commercial break with, we're back. The fake commercial. I'm guessing they are running late tonight. 8:03. What? Who's running late? We are on commercial. Yeah. Right now, I still have the action as Tank tags in. Rest in peace. Roman, how you doing?
Tank in the corner.
Dan, how you doing, buddy? Welcome.
KJ, I'm coming for your head this season.
Let's go.
We just got to figure out when we're going to do the draft and all that, and if we need to tweak any rules, and then we'll spread it out to the good people. Yes. I see Mega saying, who is Malcolm Jamal Warner? But yes, Theo. When he passed away yesterday. Theo Huxtable.
Yep, you don't like hearing it. He was young.
Yeah. Oh, and drowning at 54.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
Spaz with a $10 super chat. I wasn't as familiar with Ozzy as some people out there. But that being said, we just passed the 8-year anniversary of the passing of Chester, which broke me in half. Big love to all the Ozzy fans. That's crazy to think.
It's crazy. It's been that long. I mean, so you know, and Chris Cornell gone. Chester goes a year later, I believe it was. But I mean, we've lost some names, and again, it's the unfortunate part as you get older and you start seeing people that have always been around or slip away. It's crazy.
Well, here's the thing of you mention it. Wow, with like Ozzy, especially with all of this, of he's kind of that eternal force there. You kind of think of, especially with like celebrities, that they just never age, that they're never going to reach that point to where they have to pass on or anything. Like when you see him out there and he can't stand and he can't, really perform or anything like that, if you don't believe it, you still expect him out there, rock and roll, Sharon, biting the heads off bats and everything.
Right.
He's the OG, like, urban legend when it comes to music that I remember and everything,
right.
With Ozzy biting heads off bats.
Right. I mean, again, and that was almost like like urban legend. Like you only heard about it, and then like
folklore, because you didn't have everybody with cell phones taking pictures of it. No one was selling the bat on eBay.
Right. And then you finally get, you get to see it, and you're like, he really did it. He really, he really did it.
Right. Also, best wishes to Buff Bagwell, Marcus Bagwell too, as well. Had a above the knee. Christ, why am I thinking of I can't think of the word. He had his leg removed.
Amputation.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the above the knee. Very sad story. Buff's had a rough go. I mean, to the point where there's a dark side about him. I was a big Buff Bagwell fan. The blockbuster's still one of my favorite moves. And to me, he was the blockbuster guy. It's so sad, but he's still breathing, and that's a good thing. And that's all the thoughts and prayers out to him.
Well, a guy that's really turned himself around from where he was at one point in time to now he's getting his back in order.
Right. Welcome to the saddest stream ever, folks. But we do have the culling as Tank gets thrown in the corner, but Hank covers the turnbuckle for him, and now we go for the tag. We were talking about Cora, I do believe, Jimmy, if that was your question. Again, it's pick your bottles, pick your battles. It's there's moments where you got to put some respect on it, and it's about business. But I mean, again, there's a time and place, and I just think it's crazy. It's incessant, and to the point where I'm finding it exhausting, where I don't even want to go into social media. I'll disconnect from it because I just, it's so much just, and I know I just went off on a horrible rant the other way, but it's just a lot. That's what
I hate that rage bait is a trending thing. Like people just enjoy just trying to incite anger out of other people. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Right. Pick your bottles. Yes, everyone else heard that too. Yep. Pick your bottles, pick your battles.
That is a KJism. Pick your bottles.
Right. Adam. Who's cowards? I don't know.
Strong words from Adam.
Right. I'm just wondering who it's directed at here.
Actually, I misspoke. Strong word from Adam.
There you go. Tank just taking out Nico. Pick your bottles. Stay away from Ciroc. Yeah. Or baby oil.
Stay away from that dark stuff. It'll get you every time.
Well, I'd only drink dark liquor.
It's the devil's.
If you're going to dance with the devil, you might as well lead.
Absolutely. Let's go. Whoa. Okay. Is he taking out
she's done the best out of this group. She's gotten the most out of the
really over, and she's been strong, Nick. You're not wrong.
She's gone from an afterthought, just another blonde female in the locker room to now one of the top female featured on the show as we got crossbodies abound.
Ruka taking out Spears. Zarya back in. Tatum's in trouble. Oh, big kick
Big
by
knee.
Pac. She barks at the moon. Thanks, commentary. Oh, wait a minute! Spearsy!
They were
Spearsy!
sliding in an Aussie reference. I bet you that was Corey Graves. She just hit an F2.
An F2. I like it. Well played, sir. Oh, wait, roll up. No.
1, 2.
Oh,
Two
dude.
down.
This match is way better than it should be.
No, because I'm spear. They've done enough of. They've made sense enough as to why people just get taken out for a bit and can kind of just go away for a bit.
Right.
CT's finest. The super kick needs to be banned unless lights out. Who? Don't
Dark
tell me Dark State. Dark State, you sons of boring ass bitches.
Dark State. But who are they after?
Who cares?
Well, if they're going after the tag titles, oh, look.
2, 3.
Paxley gets the win.
And just out of nowhere, though, she just folded Zarya. So what the fuck happened there?
Like a
is Tatum a member of Dark State? Or is Dark State now working with the culling? Does any of this matter? Does anyone care?
I'm curious. What are they up to? Do they want the tag titles? Are they ready?
Zarya's screaming my eye. So did she just get like stabbed in the eye or something?
She stabbed her with a doll.
A fork. I just wanted to CT's finest. The super kick needs to be banned unless Sean gives the okay. There's so many moves that just get overused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the super kick might be out of control to the point where it is what I like. I mean, the spears become the new super kick. Everybody has a spear
because it's easy. It's easy,
right?
You just run at them.
If you're 160 pounds or 300 pounds, everybody does a spear. As the JC2 belts.
And yes, they just replayed her victory at Slammiversary. Are you surprised that that's not the more controversial decision?
Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, I think, I think the added twist of Mike Santana in his home crowd. So I do understand.
Home state, not home crowd. He's from like the Bronx, not fucking Long Island.
Okay, but having the backing of the crowd, some people questioned, and I understand why. If he wins at Bound for Glory, say in Boston, is that going to be as big of a reaction as you could have got at Slammiversary?
Was Cody winning the title at 40 as good of a reaction as you could have got if you won it at 39?
Touche.
Granted, that's a year-long story build that you're continuing on versus a couple months, so I will give credence to that. But that feels that vibe to me. He didn't finish his story when everyone expected him to because the big bad heels got to, still pull the rug out from everybody.
Yeah.
So when he does win it, oh shit, here we go again. He's just gonna fucking lose again, and then he pulls it off.
Yeah.
And it's this guy that does it, and it's that guy, and I bet you it would probably be a better match too, because you really didn't like the match regardless of the outcome.
That was the problem.
If it was a singles match.
Yeah, they could boil it down to a singles match, right? Like Joe and Mike are fighting each other or wrestling on Thursday. And I wonder what the implications here are and why they're doing a one-on-one. Will it become a number one contenders match if it hasn't already? But what is the decision here and how does this play out?
No one hits the spear like Breaker, though. He has the best spear I've seen in wrestling, bar none. Best spear currently.
For sure. I mean, it's hard to deny the velocity and the way he throws it. It's outstanding. Yeah, absolutely.
Gore is up there. Goldberg spear is up there. I think Roman's is kind of up there too. It's always the football players, the ex-football players.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's how they know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and I agree with you. Like Roman has a killer spear, and Goldberg's like he literally broke Little Nature's ribs. It's not the first person he hurt with a spear. He is he's a tank, undeniable. As much as I've been, on the foo-fooey to Goldberg train. That spear hit.
We need a spear off is what we need, a spear off.
Right. Yeah, but who has to take the hit?
Little Nate. If you can fully incapacitate little Nate,
right?
he's the test dummy.
Keep
He's like
picking him
Buster
back
from
up.
Mythbusters.
Right? Just get up.
Well, they could have done some shit like Deadliest Warrior, Deadliest Spear.
Yeah, right. Let's break that shit down. Where's AI when we need it?
Facts. Everybody's using Gronk for stupid ass questions. I want to know who has the best spear in pro wrestling. Who generates the most force from their spear?
Right.
Pronouns, pal. Propunzel. Let down your comments. Is this partnership helping TNA because they lose all the time? I think it's helping them. I don't think the losses. Yes, the losses. You can argue back and forth, and I can see both sides of the losses being not the best thing. But as far as eyes on the product, as far as people talking about it, lapsed fans coming back, ticket sales, viewership, it has done nothing but help them.
Yeah, no, it's look at what happened. I mean, even this week they had over 4,000 tickets sold, and then we finally get the word that AJ's coming, and tickets start moving out the window. They end up getting 7,600. That's huge for them, and you can't ignore that. That's a positive impact of this relationship with WWE. You're being promoted on all their sites. You're being promoted on their socials. Your talent is on the shows, and keep in mind, it hasn't been all losing for TNA. However, the high profile matches haven't gone well, but the Dark State lost earlier that night. I know. But at the end of the day, it's not as bad as people may perceive it. And I do believe that there was no way they're giving up both titles without some type of story to tell. They're not just doing this for fun. Like, Tripp showed up, kicked the room open and said, "Carlos, both belts are ours." And he was like, "Okay, Tripp. Okay."
There's some people that think he's a cuck of a owner, but I don't buy that.
Listen, come on.
Well, the most prominent TNA title that actually resides in TNA right now is what? The X Division title? Knockouts title? No, the Knockouts title isn't even there anymore. The world title's not there. That or the international title.
Yeah, Macklin. Well, here comes Fatal Influence.
Jonathan, what up?
Man, can I ask you a question real quick? Sorry, not to deviate from the chat. If this was Jordan Grace, would the outcry of anger and frustration be the same, or would it temper a lot of people?
Temper a lot of people because she has so much ties to TNA, and it felt like it was a logical outcome. I won't say the logical outcome, but because of their ties to TNA and her recency in TNA, I think it would temper a little bit of it. It wouldn't fully flame it out, but it would temper it.
Yeah, I could see it. I think that is part of this story. Is not only did WWE take another title, it's JC was the one that did it. To me, she's earned it, man. I think she's been great. I like what she's doing. This group is phenomenal. All three of them have a look. All three of them have an energy. I think they're better than what Toxic Attraction was. And now she's got 2 belts. I think we got to put some respect on JC's name here tonight.
She's just following in her former leaders, mentorship there with Mandy Rose as former NXT UK Women's Champion and NXT Women's Champion. I think a big part of it is that it is JC Jane, though, of no one expected her to be NXT Women's Champion. No one definitely expected her to win both titles. So,
okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it was a shock. And that's where I think at times some of us wrestling fans, we want to be shocked. We want to be surprised. And we want to, not see something coming. Yet I think a lot of times the knee-jerk reaction is like, "Oh, why'd they do that?" Like that's the point of a surprise. Like, I think being a little more embracing to that moment might benefit some people.
The point of a surprise is to be surprised. Deep thoughts with KJ White.
Like, I think you said it about Mike Santana. People seemed upset that the obvious answer wasn't the one that we got.
Yeah.
Right. And
no one ruled out Trick. I think we talked about it even a bit briefly before that, if Trick could win the match and everything. But everybody gets mad. Again, it goes back to, we say pre-mad and all of that, of don't be mad because you booked the ending that they didn't give you.
Yeah, no, 100%. JC's bragging a little, getting booed. Hello, Jonathan. How are you, sir?
I'm questioning because the man's got an attire with like a WWE official like
Right?
outfit on and everything like that. So I'm wondering if that's you or not you, because the internet be telling lies sometimes.
It did
But hi,
tell
Josh.
loves to tell lies.
Yeah. TNA would be irrelevant without WWE, in my opinion. Oh, don't let Anthony hear you say that.
I wouldn't go that far, and I think a lot of people looked at it. I think the relationship with WWE gives them a little bit of clout. Definitely gives them, they kind of feel protected a little bit. It definitely gives them a bigger swing, but I wouldn't say they would be irrelevant. They weren't irrelevant prior to the partnership.
I think it has very much elevated them into the conversation of top 2, top 3.
A lot of people are saying too. I know Eric Bischoff took a lot of heat. One of my favorite things. You guys want to see unbiased journalism? When a guy, oh, wait a minute.
For fuck's sake.
Lash,
let's go. Got her full Beyonce outfit on here. This ain't Texas.
Somebody killed a cheetah.
She's Ernest the Cat Thriller.
Let's go. JC Jane looks like an attractive banana. I don't know how it why did I click on that one? But
because it's funny.
An attractive banana. MDB, you got some thoughts, bro.
Kareem, damn Lash. I see you. We don't got to kick on it. But Kevin, what up?
Yeah, she's doing her Cardi B screechy thing to open her promo, but we got past it.
Okay.
Right?
She's doing her best Cardi B there of Jonathan saying, that is me wearing Netflix WWE referee shirt I got from eBay and no Walmart.
eBay. Shout out to eBay. Let's
go on you. Well, if you click around here, you can find some Wrestling for Life shirts and everything that you can be wearing instead of the WWE referee shirt.
Right.
Oh, I missed it. Somebody commented it, and I can't confirm it yet, but we can talk about it in a minute. Give away the surprise. The whole point of being surprised is you're going to be surprised.
That's a teaser, folks. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Right. Will KJ have a meltdown about the news of what happens tomorrow night on Dynamite? Well, tune in now. Fighting Frizzies at 11.
I know. I think I know some of it anyway.
Do you like Lash as like the first challenger for JC?
I don't mind Lash getting in the mix. She made a huge impact for a while now, not just at Evolution. She's a threat. But
Jada, Miss Parker.
Let's go. Listen to the crowd. The crowd should be chanting Miss Parker.
Absolutely. Well, they were when at Evolution and everything.
Let's go.
This is going to be interesting because now the door's kind of wide open now that Stephanie's moved on, Julia's moved on, Jordan Grace is tied up with Blake Monroe. Of what's now next for the NXT women's title scene?
It's hard to say because it's so intertwined with TNA and then what's going on there. But Lash, Jada are probably gonna have to fight it out a little. You get that number one contender, maybe not just one match, but a bit of a rivalry to kind of stave them off. But you got I don't know if this builds to some type of maybe there's a match where there's like two people from NXT and two women from TNA, and it's like a 5-way. I don't know. Do a chamber. I don't care.
Well, where was it, Anthony? I feel like Ash may show up.
Yeah.
But I bet we're gonna get a tag team match play. A holla, holla, holla.
Right. But they're a person short. They're a wrestler short.
No, you take on Fallon and Jasmine before you get to JC. JC on commentary.
Oh. Miss Parker. Miss Parker's a star. Lash is there too, though.
But Miss Parker, Jada, if I can allow to call her that,
right?
Jada is that brawn breaker of like the women's division almost. Like she hit the ground running. She completely left behind OTC or OTM out in the mud and everything. I got Roman Reigns on my mind. But she completely left that group in the fucking dust. and now is a
Right.
fucking star.
Right. Yeah, and you're not wrong. Like it really has, found their footing. And either one of these ladies can be a champion today. And they're both talented. They're both strong. This is very intriguing. And you still, like I keep saying, you have this TNA situation lurking over your head as well. So interesting times. I would argue that the title scene in NXT / TNA is very interesting right now.
Oh, absolutely. They very much, does it feel like it's two locker rooms merged into one a little bit here?
Yeah, in some ways, right?
Right.
The crossover is definitely paid well for that, and I like it. I mean, it's been fun. I know people are so worried, and this is a big flex, and da da da. I don't get how does it work? Like, hey, do you want to be my friend so I can completely fuck you up? Like, I don't know if that's the conversation. So maybe some people out there just don't have good friends. I don't know what it is, but
yeah, is this projecting of real life situations of I'm used to getting dicked over my friends, so everybody's just trying to dick over everybody else here?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
But the whole NXT locker room right now feels like it's on this good kind of resurgence, like the tide's rolling back in here. You had Stephanie, you had people move up and all of that. And especially like initially when like Carmelo moved out and all that. Now the tide's kind of rolling back in here, and it's an influx of over talent.
I think I've been very impressed with. I don't think they lost a lot of momentum with a lot of the transitions because of Jordan, because of Blake Monroe coming in, Lash stepping up, Jada kind of comes into her own. You got someone like Kalani, still a squeaky clean babyface that you get a good match out of. There's a lot of talent still here hanging around. Izzy comes to the forefront. It's been super impressive. And I mean, for me, I think maybe the most improved in NXT so far this year is Sol Ruka.
Oh, for sure. She's another one that's an absolute star just waiting to get a call up to the main roster. Now it almost becomes, is there so much talent on the main roster that people in NXT stay there? They don't want to stay longer than they should have, but they don't have anywhere to go currently because they just get thrown into the logjam, thrown into the machine.
Well, I do know that Nick Khan talked about, and with this constant debate, is it developmental? Is it a third brand? How do you feel about it? I guess it depends on what day of the week and what side of the ratings you're on, if it's developmental or third brand. But that is going to be the case. I think you have such a wealth of riches. You can't rush. We talk a lot about, rushing some of this talent up. I think there's nothing wrong with them having a really, really solid, good run and not really feeling like once you hit your kind of momentum like you've seen in the past, all right, you're good, you're up. Like it might be you're good, but we're going to stretch this out for a while.
But Carmelo, I think it might be a bit of an example of you might have struck after the iron and cooled off. I'm glad
maybe
it might be an injury that might have helped it, but Roxanne Perez might have been a case of that. I think a strong case, but she was down there for a long time.
True. I mean, again, I think but I have no problem with them getting extra reps and extra time in the ring. And I think if Roxy had come up a year and a half ago, she might not be able to do what she's doing right now. Like that's where the question, like Trick, if Trick had got called up when Carmelo got called up, does Trick find this Trick that we're seeing now?
No, I will give you that, but it does. If Roxanne gets called up ahead of Stephanie and Julia, does she still remain ahead of them? Because I don't think I'd say that right now.
I don't know that she does. I don't know that she does, especially with the argument of Stephanie. But I will say, I think she's doing very well on the main roster. Tag champion in JD, which somehow is the strongest faction standing right now in WWE. So I mean, it's very interesting. So I do think that that's something they have to figure out. Releases might happen. We'll figure it out. But the no quarter catch crew is still a thing, I think.
Somehow, and Miles Bourne, Discount and Randy Orton. out here. Why, as Lexus is working up behind them, why does Tavion have to keep fighting his way out of here as Freeman
he didn't win.
just comes back to rub it in everyone's face?
Well, because he didn't win. Miles won. Tavion took the L last week.
But why? He keeps losing.
Is he playing? Where did a random arcade machine?
Random like MK arcade game just there.
Oh, Jasper Troy coming out, folks. I will be right back after these messages.
Right. As we got Jasper, is it on there? We got Jasper Troy, I think. Yes, Jasper Troy taking on Ricky Saints. So again, they have very much super elevated a guy like Jasper Troy. He's gone from facing Obafemi to Ricky Saints. He has already established himself as a upper echelon, upper mid-card guy in NXT, which is super impressive seeing how he just came out of LFG. Like, just came out of there. Geekbox, what up? Go and check out, as KJ would say, if you just showed up a day late and $1 short. KJ just took a pause, but everyone's second favorite box, Geekbox. Go and check out the man. The man, my cousin over on the English Isles there, British Nick. What up, my guy? Can somebody get Boston Snickers? No, unless it's Anthony. I've never heard of Jasper Troy. Who is this? Bullshit, Boston, because I know you've been in here when we've watched him take on Oba, etc. So, yeah, Saints is another guy, I guess, going back to the whole, do they stay in NXT too long? Of should Saints be in NXT or should he hop on to the main roster here? Yeah, well, I think Roman might have been answering your question, boss, about who's Jasper Troy. He's a goddamn monster. He's basically NXT's version of Abyss a bit. He's the only guy that's actually really challenged and pushed Oba and looked like he could do it physically, and they presented him well enough that actually seemed like a valid threat for him. Chris, what up? Ren Sinclair, baby, in her home state. She looking like Dallas. We in Houston, though. Well, it's Texas flag. She was the Texas flag. I didn't know she was from Texas. Do her and Tessa have to just have a chin off at some point of who's got the biggest one? We talked about a spear off. Do we have a chin off? But yes, folks, let me know who you're taking for this match. Whether you're taking Jasper Troy, Boston's favorite wrestler, or you're taking Ricky Saints, formerly known as Ricky Starks. I think it's got to be Saints here, but I think Jasper very much shows up and shows out here. I wonder, when do they give Jasper, could it be Ricky, to where they start to give him a feud to where he gets over on a guy? If he kind of goes over on a Saints, is that the end of days for Saints in NXT? We'll see. It's Ricky Saints, got Saints, so when the Saints go marching in. Turn up and KJ runs away. Ouch. He ran away a bit before you. I don't know if he, sensed your presence coming or anything like that, but, we'll see. Saints need to be on Raw. I would say more on SmackDown, honestly. SmackDown needs a little bit more oomph, I feel, in upper talent. I'll put it that way. Raw is overpacked almost to the point where, Seth's out and doesn't miss a beat. But not bullshit. I don't know all these people by name. I've watched NXT like 4 times in the past 3 months. Well, welcome. I guess welcome back, Boston. This is Jasper Troy. He won the first season of LFG with, I also believe it was Tyra May Steele. I always feel terrible if I mispronounce your name or misremembering or anything like that. Former Olympian who also won the women's side of LFG on season 1. She's been made an appearance on NXT, mostly done stuff with Evolve, but Jasper Troy has been out here, a force to be reckoned with, and instantly hit the ground running with NXT. And he's got the size, he's got that. They present him as a fucking monster, which is as he should be, and he's got the talent, it seems, to back it up. I don't know if it's just you put him with Obi, you put him with Javon, Saints, of guys who, I don't know if they'd exactly carry the match, but elevate the match as it is. But he's melded in perfectly right into the fold here. As For those watching in the US, going to a commercial, I got the Vippin. So I've got not commercial break as Jasper Troy just dumped Stance on the outside. Now Chaser walking him down on the outside. WrestleMania 42 will not be in New Orleans next year. Yes, Jonathan, we know it'll be in Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, which might get brought up as a potential big blunder by WWE during our annual midlife feast that'll be happening this Thursday. Yes, we got even our own award show, folks. We got the Golden KJs out here and everything. We not all our channels and everything they do just end of the year awards. We do half year and full year awards. Frankie, yes. Oh, I'm gonna just click on it. So that's everyone. What I was gonna ask KJ about come tomorrow, because imagine it's his birthday and that man shows back up just to ruin the damn party here. Jasper with a big splash. I need to start watching Evolve on Tubi. Evolve's pretty solid. Evolve's really solid. That's where I really started to like Callie Armstrong, Sean Legacy, even Crucifino, and so have very much gotten an extra little bit of rub out there. Ethan Page's whole little faction, the Christ Almighty, I know it's can swipe right and all that. The Vanity Project are heavily involved on Evolve. Christ, Jackson Drake's the Evolve champion. Jasper Troy, Abyss 2.0. Yeah, I fully see it, especially coming out with all the tattered clothes, the chains, all that. Jasper Caster Troy, Anthony, what up? The fact that Nick thinks Ricky Starks is upper talent makes me laugh. How so, Paul? Would you like to explain? Clarification? I mean, he was upper talent in AEW. Why wouldn't he be upper talent in WWE? At the bare minimum, he very much could slide into the mid-card title right now on WWE. Him in the U.S. title picture, I know the U.S. title picture has very much been taken over by the Bloodline storyline, which I'm starting to wonder if the Bloodline storyline is feeling stale because it's so many degrees of separation from its starting point. But yeah, no, he very much could be upper mid-card on main roster right now. At the very least, competing for a mid-card title or in the mix. But if you'd like to explain yourself, I'm all ears. Chris King, fantasy booking. I want to see this championship, JC Jane versus 2017 Alexa Bliss in a promo battle because that's what JC is reminding me of Prime Bliss. Fair enough. I hadn't made that connection, but I mean, good on you. I'll do that. Kyle, Nick, do you think Jasper will end up dethroning Oba? Actually, if it has to be one person, it would be really surprising if it was Jasper, and I actually could maybe see it if you build it up well enough, because he's been the only one so far. And I mean, a Trig Williams didn't push Oba. I think it was a Joe Hendry. I think they had a match. Didn't push Oba that way. Clearly tonight, Yoshi and Briggs are not going to push Oba that way. Jasper Troy's been the only one to actually been built up and presented and worked that way that he challenged Oba. So I could see it'd be a huge jump to put the world title on him, but it'd be a really interesting move. And it's, again, how do you get the title off of Oba without him just, I'm sorry, I broke it in your toy. You can have this back now. That would be the only way outside of him, like I said, of him handing the title in. The only way I see him like losing it to somebody would be someone like a Jasper Troy. Maybe a Saints could do it, but I don't know. Do we think, and chat, you can let me know, do you think that Ricky Saints needs to be an NXT champion before he moves up to the main roster? Nick be here tomorrow. Will you be here and I might be here? Well, you'll have to tune in to see that there. That's what we call in the business a teaser. You got to tune in tomorrow night, folks, to see if I'm going to be here with KJ watching AEW Dynamite. And again, you should already be here because it's the man's birthday tomorrow. Our Lord and Ranger, KJ White, it's his birthday tomorrow. So 100%. Blow this stream up tomorrow, 100%. You know, it's a Wednesday night Dynamite, so you're going to get, full KJ rage and rant and everything. So make sure you're here tomorrow night as we're back in action as both men fighting on the outside here. I enjoy Evolve on Tubi. Yes, as do I. And it's also interesting that the two potential companies that TNA might have a TV deal with also work with WWE. But we can talk about that later. Divers trying to use bait to lure in great white sharks on Shark Week. Well, thank you, Ronan. I feel like that's kind of always a thing on Shark Week, but thank you for keeping us updated. Anthony Stevenson, do you think that Roman Reigns will win another title before he retires from WWE? Absolutely. Absolutely. I know he's talked about publicly if he might only have a few years left, but yeah, he's got at least another championship reign in him somewhere. I mean, it's in his goddamn name, Reigns. Kev, she's backstage. What? Who? Mr. Quick, what up? Crossbody off the top from Saints. Braun Breaker. Promo last night on Roman was bad, and it wasn't his fault, but it just felt too rushed or put out of place. Yeah, well, he's at 2 count. He's still got a bit of that Steiner in him, so he sometimes just kind of goes off the rails a little bit, what have you. Anthony, KJ, Big Nick, and British Nick, trios world. No. What about Anthony? Anthony, we're going to have quad championships out here now. We're going to have the first ever quad champions of the world. That's awesome, HBD. Mine was last Tuesday. A lot of July birthdays. There you go. Happy birthday. Oh. So Dan is already saying happy birthday to KJ, if KJ can hear it. Nick, how you feel about Don Callis' role lately in AEW trying to recruit a new NWO 2.0? It's not a new NWO 2.0. As Jasper's walking down the ref here. What is this? What? Why are we not like counting out the ref or anything? As the ref's just running away. Saints jumping on him. Has there been a count at all for this? I don't recall this having a stipulation, so we should be getting a count here. But we're fighting up on top of the stage. Saints into the stage. Callis has just been flaccid. I guess I don't know what to make of the Don Callis family anymore. I feel like it's jumped the shark, and now the body's just fucking floating, and no one wants to take it out of the water. It keeps becoming this amalgamation of it's got the Elite in it now. It's got Hechicero. It's got Okada. It serves no real fucking purpose outside of it's keeping, a group of heels together just so we don't have to actually develop individual characters for them as heels. And it's certainly not a new NWO. Yo! Backdrop from Jasper Troy on a broken piece of stage. And on it also just hardwood floor, by the way. So it goes from concrete to hardwood floor. Ricky Saints has just had all of the extreme matches so far in NXT. He's had the Falls Count Anywhere and the Canadians everywhere. KJ White showing back up, but with Ethan Page after he's
no way.
Now we get the fucking 10 count. No way he wins it. He
wins by count out.
No fucking way. No fucking way. After I was literally just saying, as Jasper Troy's walking down the official of, we're not counting. What's going on here? Why are we not counting this whole fucking time?
Right.
We get all the way up to the stage and everything. And then now we have to start to fight. What is this? Are we in the fucking, in the Japanese Tokyo Dome and everything? We got fucking 20 counts shit going on.
Right. I don't even know what he landed on. A part of the stage. I don't know what the hell that was.
Broken stage onto hardwood floor.
There you go. Okay.
Supposedly.
But the referee, yeah, it does strike you as odd as like they were out there forever and then they found a 10 count. So yeah, not, it was more of a 30 count, but not a bad match.
It's just, well, I'm surprised that Jasper Troy won. I kind of said do they start to give him a guy like Ricky he gets the wins over him to keep him propped up there, and Saints just moves up to the main roster?
Now with this finish, I feel like we're going to get a last man standing match or something. It feels like the writing is on the wall. As Javon's running his mouth with.
But Saints out here having all the stipulation matches. That'll be a second false count anywhere match in like 3 weeks.
Right. Saints getting all the extra love. It's Trick Nas X.
Gonna take my trick to the old town road and gonna ride till I can't no more. Yes, you already had.
They're acknowledging Ozzy, bro.
Let's go. I can't talk over this.
WWE ties.
Oh, WrestleMania 1.
Yeah, 100%. Captain Lou Albana, him with DX, him with Triple H.
Well, and you know for sure Triple H is a metalhead, hence why Motorhead's all of his intro music.
Right. WWE Hall of Fame in 2021.
Should there be I think there is, but should there be a whole music wall or section for Wrestling Hall of Fame?
I think there's not. Is there enough that you go outside of celebrity?
Motorhead, Creed, Kid Rock, Creed, my sacrifice.
Are they in there? We should start that.
Well, no, I'm saying of just in the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, not WWE. Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Can we start that hashtag Creed for Hall of Fame?
Absolutely. Let's do
it.
Well, you might be dealing with consequences. I guess I'm trying to make a segue here.
Right.
But allegedly, Chris Jericho, Fozzy himself, not Ozzy, Fozzy makes their return to AEW Dynamite tomorrow.
Happy birthday to you.
That's really what I said. I was like, folks, tune in because it's this man's birthday and KJ and Chris Jericho is going to show up.
Sometimes AEW is the gift that keeps on giving. And that's what this feels like. I mean, he was going to come back sooner or later. I hope he comes out, he cuts a promo, and next thing you hear, fucking who's next? And let's go.
And just 2 men, and again, the Highlander match, 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Let's do it. I'm in.
Did you see MJF said if Goldberg wants that smoke, he knows where I'm at?
Yeah, why not? I mean, again, it's going to get so much notoriety, especially what just happened with the WWE. 100%. But yeah, and we haven't seen 2/3 of the learning tree much at all. So yeah.
Well, is that true? I love this, by the way. KJB Day, right?
I like that, Dan. Let's go.
And that was who wished you happy birthday earlier, Dan.
Thank you.
Is the learning tree chopped down now at this point? Because
dude,
we haven't even seen Big Bill or anyone in a minute.
It never sprouted, bro. This is a tree that was a dud. It got hit by lightning early and it never made it. This is not something that ever should be a thing. It wasn't good. Jericho likes doing it because they think it's funny. Tony gets a chuckle out of it, gets old knee slapper when, Jericho's out there cracking wise. We all know how I feel about it. It does not work. And he's going to eat up valuable time that could be going to talent that does work. And then he'll get in a lucha match, and the lucha match won't be good. But if you got Goldberg, call Goldberg, get this done. Especially there's history with Jericho and Goldberg. So it's good.
Get him in a hockey fight. Well, didn't he say I have 2 weeks and then I can say what I really want to say? So he might be under one of those he signed a month deal type of situation.
Right? Yeah, he can't do shit for a couple of weeks here, which is crazy to hear him say out loud. But what is he really going to say? And listen, I heard our buddy Jimmy out there on his podcast, him and his co-host, not having much good to say about the fans who are foo-fooing Goldberg. And I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit. And just because some people are holding on to the nostalgia of Goldberg, you got more than you should have got, period. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Nobody cares.
You really thought you were Kobe Bryant, didn't you, Bill Goldberg? You are not John Cena. You are not John Cena. You should have been retired when you were sitting there fucking jackhammering Undertaker in Saudi Arabia in 2015 and almost crippled the man. Right. You should have been done, my guy.
Right.
You're lucky you got a retirement match. We thought you just fucked off.
The learning stump facts. Triple H loves to insult intelligence. I would love to know how you can expand on that thought. I'm all ears. 7. Right. 7 what?
I'm not sure, but I can't leave on Tricky Williams coming out now.
As Trick Williams is coming out. Goldberg versus Jericho, last battle of Atlanta 2025. Ric Flair, special referee, down for all of it. The Wee Woo match.
Exactly. Last Wee Woo standing.
The last Wee Woo standing.
All right.
You should have that match at the hospital.
Just cut the traffic out of it.
Oh, fuck. The first ICU brawl.
Don't fucking give them ideas. They do it.
That defibrillator spot's going to be great. Jericho
Lick's just doing it to himself.
Yeah, right. Woo!
Woo! I'll show you a helicopter show.
Right. Oh, that'd make it spin.
You want to see it go clockwise or counterclockwise?
As I will say again, Trick Williams is here, which might mean somebody is not far behind him.
Yeah, as there's already a person with a Taker poster from like 1995 in the front row.
Whoop that Trick! I want him to always come out with the choir.
Now does Taker come out as an American man?
Yeah, I think he's gonna come out as Mark. They kind of put him on the
Biker Taker.
Mark. Biker Taker, yeah.
His hat really looks like it got ran over, though. That's why he's got to wear it sideways, because it just sits in ways.
Right.
Houston, we have a problem.
Anthony could do commentary since he's in Atlanta. Facts. Okay. So he's rubbing it in. He's cocky. Good promo. Trick has really come into his own. And I'm shocked because he's controlling all this shit.
Trick's always been a good promo. His in-ring is always the question.
Yeah, but I mean, even, I don't know, there's just such a level of confidence to what he's doing now. And you're right. He's had some not so good matches, and he's shown some greenness in the ring. You know, it's like the hype of Trick Williams got ahead of his ability a little bit. I feel like he's improving, but I mean, again, we had a triple threat match, and it wasn't a great match.
Well, that's the thing, is there's been a shorter list of good Trick Williams matches than there have of not good Trick Williams matches.
Right. Somebody who snitched on him?
Who? 2 Live Crew? Do the Humpty Hump? What?
Right. They need to make shirts for Trick that say, "It ain't tricking if you got it. Let's go." Even tricking ain't easy would work.
Yeah, I was going to go. Tricking ain't easy.
Here it comes. Like,
well, that's the thing, is now we're just waiting for him to show up. I don't give a what Trick's actually saying right now. I'm just waiting for him.
Right.
Oh, they call me cowboy, badass, and blah.
I like the fact that Trick is doing these pause spots where, like, every time he kind of takes an extended breath, you're like, oh no, he's got more.
Yeah.
No, another pause. Oh, no, back to talking.
Is Mark just back there like Austin with the fucking four-wheeler trying to get it, right? I'm going off the ramp now.
That was the funniest shit ever.
LFD has Undertaker soft.
It's just, yeah.
Are we gonna really get an Undertaker versus Trick Williams match?
No way.
Well, what else are you gonna do here?
Yeah, what do you have to do something?
Undertaker, like, is it a Mike Santana of,
Undertaker becomes NXT and TNA champion because he's never had the TNA belt.
We got the go.
He's gonna be in the ring behind him.
Yep.
Yeah,
American badass. Watch me. Hey, they just straight up go with these lyrics. They don't care.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Little slower without the bike.
Yeah. Is that Psycho Clown in the crowd?
Right? Was it?
No, there was someone with a mask.
I didn't even see it, so I was like, wait, what? Possible.
It could be.
Undertaker in the building, folks. And I have no idea where this is going.
KJ and Nick casually rocking out to Undertaker's theme. Trust me, after everything today, I have very much been listening to heavy metal all day.
Right, let's go.
Whoop that Taker.
Taker gives him the brush by.
As Theater the Serb saying, H-Town, legend has it, Undertaker went to my high school.
There you go, there you go. Oh, yeah. Undertaker showing no respect to Trick. Is Taker really going to fight Trick? There's no way.
I'm like, what else do we do here? Unless it's going to be LFG or you pull in Mike Santana.
I'm not going to fight you, but this guy is, or something like that. Undertaker
can't break down LFG. That's going to take on, like, that's more of a Dragon Balls on TNA. If you have somebody that's from LFG that's going to take on Trick.
Yeah, you might have a point. Unless it's just for the NXT title.
I don't give a shit what title it's for.
Why not?
Because it's LF fucking G.
I mean, if it's like somebody,
they aren't even in the company. They're in developmental.
But I mean, again, you saw what Jasper Troy's doing. He got a title shot.
Patrick Mahomes is not challenging the guy that's on the fucking practice squad. LeBron James is not D'ing up, the guy in the G League. Well, actually, he might, because that might be his kid. But I digress.
Jasper Troy just got a title shot.
Jasper Troy just is official off like a referee whistle. Whistle out of LFG. As
Sheamus would say.
Yeah.
Taker's just got his back kind of to Trick, paying him no mind.
Is he trying to find the words?
What the hell was that? And he's got a goatee. We got to Taker goatee. I like it.
Yeah.
He's slimming. He's trying to look slim for his TV.
Yo, just grow the beard, motherfucker. Beards are better. Look at you.
Trick selling Taker. Yeah, he should be.
You got a nice title. Is Undertaker going to be TNA World Champion?
I told you. It's like I've never had that one.
I didn't even know. That wasn't even around when I was around.
Right? I mean, I've had a lot of belts. I've never had that one, though. I'm asking for a friend. Israel Cowhide. Really?
Is this there very much trying to put Trick over of you're going to be in the ring with Taker?
Yeah, to an extent, but like you said, where does it go? And like right now, this is a little Taker's very slow and methodical here.
This is like the bad version of AJ Styles putting over Leon Slater.
I wouldn't go bad version, but yeah.
Not good? Does that work better?
Okay.
Now, I thought Taker would be coming out here all pissed and vinegar instead of bigging this man up.
It's the biggest rub in the business. Pause.
I think we said that at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not even. Okay. The crowd barking.
This is over, under, and this lasts as long as his Hall of Fame speech.
No, right? That was epic.
Well, this is fucking long-winded as shit. Well, it's a lot of say a couple words, walk around, look at the floor, say a couple more words, look at the floor.
But the Taker's always been like that, though. I mean, I said he was methodical. I mean,
yeah, but he's not known for his fucking promos, so you don't have him out here cutting a 10-minute promo.
One, nowhere near 10 minutes. Two, Taker was completely fine on the stick over the years.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, his early days, but he had no problem with a microphone.
Quote me a good
first time I've
Undertaker
ever heard
promo.
anyone say that.
Quote me a great Undertaker promo.
I really got to go through like the annals of history. Like, there's
Don't worry, it should come to the tip of your mind and everything, right? If it was actually really good, because I can rattle off, probably some Austin stuff, some Rock stuff, a Hunter or two, an HBK. Taker, I got, you're gonna get down with the devil, all that. Yeah, there ain't much from Taker. That's why you had Bear.
I really don't think Taker's ever had an issue. I've never heard anyone bring up an issue with Taker's promos. He might not be out there cutting 316 promos, but I think he was completely fine and completely over. Okay, you're right. This is long. Like, where are we going with this?
Oh, no, now I'm right.
LFG. LFG.
So is Trick going to make an appearance on LFG, and this is just an overextended fucking promo for LFG?
No, I think it's an LFG guy coming in to take on Trick.
Boo. Boo. So that's why I brought someone outside of WWE, Mike Santana.
Right? Taker's promo on Kane in 97. Okay, there's a good one. There you go, Chris saving me. Yeah, you heard me. Taker boring me. Yeah, Taker is a great promo. Yeah, I said Taker was a little overrated on KJ chewed my head off. Well, you keep fucking Taker's name out of your mouth. He's the Gretzky. Leave him alone.
Is he your GOAT?
I think he's had the best career of anyone ever. Like longevity, importance, relevance. He's still relevant now. He might be a little long-winded on this one.
Is Shawn Michaels the Michael Jordan of pro wrestling?
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now Trick just instantly just went from no one in the WWE can beat me to all of a sudden I'm scared straight.
Oh.
Choke slam.
Taker's got the choke. Yeah, that's weird. Choke slam. I don't understand.
This was to get Taker on the show in Houston and to sell some tickets and get some hype because you get to see Taker.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what I feel like it is, and it's a big fucking waste of time.
According to AI, the Undertaker is known for delivering some of the most iconic and memorable promos in professional wrestling history.
This is why AI sucks, and I'm going to go break down the service. Right. We got Blake Monroe coming out, but yeah, I got to go wash my brain of that. I'll be back, sir.
The Bullfrog Lady, what? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go to a commercial break. Nick's taking a pause for the cause. We roll on. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow, of course. We got Dynamite. It's going to be a fun one. We'll figure out. I know Hangman Page taking on Yuta. Tony's taking on Billy Starks. And the return of the Learning Tree. So if nothing else, that shall be highly entertaining for everybody out there. But yeah, be there for that. And of course, Thursday, 8 p.m., we're going live with our midlifeies, the mid-year awards. Who did you guys vote in the first 6 months? We'll talk about it. Best male, best female, biggest botch, best pay-per-view, best matches. We're going to talk all about it, folks. It's going to be a fun one. So tune in for that. And we got so much more coming your way. More pay-per-views, more live streams, more original content, more wing shows, more. As much as we can give to you, we're going to be doing it. Some members only stuff coming up as well. So be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. We want to see triple digits in this chat every single night. And we're pretty close to it tonight. So go get some friends. We get back to 100. Let's go. But an 84 likes. So if you've not hit that like button yet, make sure you do so. Help that algorithm out. Who said that? Yeah, there you go. KJGBT. Exactly. Come on now. HBK is Peyton Manning of WWE. A little more flashy, though, right? He's got that a little more flash than Peyton. Still got it as we're about a minute and a half away. Choke slam. Who else we got? Wise Trick. Yeah, I don't know why that went so long. And so does Trick just take the move because of it being in Houston and then we just move on and act like it didn't happen? Does Trick get a, is there a get back coming? Does Trick show up on LFG and beat up Undertaker? I don't know. Dan, in my opinion, Macho Man and Piper cut the greatest promos in professional wrestling history. Jerry Lawler has to be there too. Full disclosure, Dan, Roddy Piper, one of my faves ever. I think he was the best ever have the microphone. So quick-witted in a time where you had to, think on your feet. You had to come to the ring with your own thoughts. You weren't being scripted or written down. I don't think many did it like Piper. Macho's so memorable for multiple reasons. Great promo, great energy. But also, what the hell are you saying, sir? Lawler, again, a guy that was just basically born with a microphone in his hand. So, yeah, absolutely. Taker choke slam Mariah May. Right, then it's Hell's Gate. Let's go. The live is so much better without. Oh, come on, Paul. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Highly entertaining. Very entertaining. And again, this thing about, yeah, once upon a time, Taker, only said a very little. He had Paul for that. But yeah, I think, we got to put some respect on the GOAT. Blake is making her debut in a few minutes. Yes. So up next, folks, we will be getting Blake Monroe taking on Ren St. Clair. Should be a good match. And let me know how you're feeling about it. I will put a poll up and we'll take some votes. Let's go. I could have done without the Taker segment. It was a little, I'll be honest, Richard, it wasn't great. It was not great. I don't know, Taker's mic almost seemed like too quiet. It was very slow. I think they could have got where they were going quicker. I don't know. The crowd wasn't really with it. Yeah, no, could have been better. Well, we are in the back with Fatal Influence again. Michelle McCool's here. Can't have one without the other. That's right, folks. Michelle McCool. We just saw the dead man. Now we got Michelle. Booker T called Blake something else earlier during his promo. Wouldn't surprise me. Blake Monroe for the win. By the way, on any NXT show moving forward that shows Mariah May is an instant 10 out of 10, and I believe that's valid. If Bullfrog Lady is in some episodes, I have to Bullfrog Lady, is that who I think it is? Because she's on every show. But Ren St. Clair in the ring, rocking the Texas garb. Trick's headed to the main roster so very soon. Yeah, I think when he's done with this TNA title run, he goes to the main roster. I don't think there's anything left after that. But here comes Blake. As we get the mirror on the entrance. How do you feel about this? Okay. She's a little vain, folks. Jericho versus Goldberg, and right before ending screen goes black, we never know who wins. I'm down with that, too. I want to see Elijah Holyfield in NXT. He's going to be a star. Absolutely, Damien. I can't disagree with that at all. He is just built like a tank, and he's ready to go. He's got a bright future, so soon we will see him, I do imagine. I wish just one of the crowd would chant, "You don't got it," right? He did not have it. Blake Monroe for the win. Gunther screws Goldberg. I consider karma on Bret. Let's go. Bret Hart was the best when they asked him about it, though. But ding, ding, ding. We get the bell. 90% going Blake. 12. Ren up to 12%. So some of y'all got hope for Ren to pull one off here. I would say probably unlikely. Highly unlikely. Piper had promos before WWE. 100%. 100%. And I was such a big fan. Yeah, no, Piper's my guy. Love you. There you go. Miss him. Absolutely. Gone too soon. For sure. How would you live for SummerSlam? It all depends on when she's healthy, 316, when she comes back. As I've told you before, Liv will have her chance to get back, and she's going to have a very big issue with Roxanne Perez, who Raquel's going to choose Roxanne over Liv, and she will be a babyface for a while, I believe. What happened to Jamie Hayter? That's a good question. We should ask her boss. You ask all the people that tell me they're booking the women's division great. Where is Jamie Hayter? I don't believe she's injured. I just think she's not being used. Ric Flair is definitely there for promos. Dwayne, Austin, Dusty. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't ignore Flair at all. The man was amazing. Dwayne, for sure. I mean, he was just on such a different level, The Rock. That's what got him over. Yeah, I mean, some of the best talkers ever. Austin, great. Dusty might edge all of them out a little bit just because Dusty was Dusty. But Dusty was like the jelly roll of the 80s, for those who don't know. I'm just kidding. He really wrestled. Yeah, no, for my money, all three of them are heavy hitters. As right now, Mariah May in control of Ren. Bret Hart is the Bret Hall of the, yes, Mr. Quake, you're not wrong. Dustin Rhodes, Hard Times, best promo ever. One of the best promos absolutely ever. Trick deserves the choke slam, y'all. Yeah, he did, but why? Where do I vote on Discord? For what? Help me understand. Is that for the awards? Did you know Ric Flair biopic movie? Did you know? I have not seen a Ric Flair biopic movie. I believe there was talks of one being made, which would be amazing. Don't forget Jay Lethal is on the mic, is amazing. Yeah, Jay can go. I mean, again, there's a lot of people out there that can cut promos. Are they on that epic level where they just grab everyone's attention? No. And there it is. It's over. Blake gets a big win. Looks strong. Barely broke a sweat. Convincing win over Ren, as it should be. Austin was only good in WWE. He was good as the Hollywood Blondes. I mean, maybe not to the level. And keep in mind, it was his cutting promos in ECW that got him really noticed and pulled into the WWE. So don't forget that as well. Swiss roll for sure. Blake's got a mic. Don't forget Jay Lethal. Got him. Oh, Jordan jumps the guardrail, pushing security away. And here comes Jordan. Double leg. Yes, community tab or the polls tab, depending on where you're looking at it. But yes, community tab, all the voting is there. And production has begun. So we will see you on Thursday for that. Big headbutt by Blake. Oh. And we get the DDT on the chair. That wasn't a squash. It was a squitch. Just a little bit squishy. I wish Ren was more than a jobber. Again, I mean, there's tiers. And it just Ren, unfortunately, I understand why she is a jobber, Richard. I knew it. Blake got a mic. Here comes Ethan Page. So we are getting the North American champion up next as well. The show is moving. You might not like anything, but the only time we weren't really moving at a pace on this show was Taker. Not a Jordan Grace fan in every way possible. Klaatu. All right. That's fair. Interesting. Elbows for everybody. And I'll admit, I mean, I think she's highly talented. Might not be one of my faves. I'm kind of with you there. But Brittany Livy? Brittany Livy? Who the fuck's Brittany Livy? Whatever. When do you see Blake versus Jordan? They're going to build towards that. Heat Wave, most likely. Whether we don't know if that's going to be the first of a few matches or we'll see. But, yeah, Heat Wave. So we got some time to build. Maybe they give us the first match just on straight up episode of NXT, ends in a squash, ends in, a DQ, ends in something silly, and then we run it back at Heat Wave for sure. What's happened to local talent jobbing to push future stars? That thing, I think the fans ruin this. And I mean, I'll admit, I think AEW does it way more than WWE. I don't think WWE does it at all anymore. Every once in a while, you'll get local enhancement talent, as part of something for AEW. Once in a while, once in a blue moon. But I think that, sorry, Richard's Jose throwing me off here. But I think the fans kind of got tired of that. They were belly aching. Oh, squash match, stupid. Why they do this? There used to be a rhyme and a reason for, those job matches to come in and happen. But fans didn't like admitting or knowing that the match was a throwaway. Trying is the operative word, sir. NXT Heat Wave, the SummerSlam of NXT. They're trying. Let's see. AEW uses local talent way too much. There you go, on the other side of things. So, but they definitely take advantage of it. It's got to have purpose. Speaking of purpose.
Or local enhancement talent. I'll go with that one. Speaking of local enhancement talent. But yes,
right.
How you doing today?
Welcome back. Welcome back as we are in a commercial break. About a minute to spare before we get back to it. Blake Monroe picks up the win over Ren. Pretty convincing win. Jordan comes out. They get in a schmoz. It leads to a headbutt and a chair DDT. Blake looks pretty good.
You thought it was going to go. I mean, honestly, I know they did the whole Jordan's barred from the arena. So that means she's showing up in the arena.
100%. Right? The minute they say that, she's coming.
Oh, absolutely. One, especially though, too, of Blake's got to get a win, and Ren is going to be someone who you just get a win over, respectfully.
Right. Definitely lower on the totem pole. I'm trying to see what else we got going on, if there's anything else left outside of the triple threat. Yeah. Big match still to come. Yoshi. I want a Yoshi splash here tonight.
You might get it. It's going to probably be on a Briggs, though. I still think Oba walks away with this. Do you actually think that someone besides Oba leaves as champion?
Truthfully, no. Let's be real. I mean, we talked a lot about Oba's a bulldozer. I do not, even with two guys. But Yoshi's a grizzled vet. Gave him a hard time last week. And Briggs is a big boy. Could they shock the world? Not likely.
Yeah, but the only way they do that is all right, you thought you were disgusted with Trick winning the TNA title. Well, prepare to be more disgusted.
Right.
Well, yeah, we got Ethan Page out here.
Bum, bum, bum,
I like that he's gone with the whole North American aspect of, I'm representing all of North America, even, unfortunately, America.
Right. Today marks the, fifth, what do you say, fifth day?
It can't be only the fifth day.
Is he got a new belt?
He's the 18th person to hold the North American title. 17 Americans held the title before me, and now he's a proud Canadian holding the North American
title. Are we getting a new belt?
Is it going to be the Canadian Championship? Is he embracing his Lance?
Do it. I'll buy it. So basically, he's saying 17 people held his belt before me, and so I need something better.
Well, they were all American. No Canadian has held the North American title outside of Ethan Page. I see you going through your head trying to think of who's held it.
Right.
Because I'm wondering what we've got flags and everything, though, too. So are we going to have a new North American flag announced? I really want him to bring out a Canadian title. Just make Lance Storm proud.
Right. I like this a lot. I like what Ethan's saying. I like his message. I like what you're establishing with him. Oh, here we go.
Canadian flag.
Canada. Oh, he's going Bret Hart. I like it.
Right? Oh, and Mr. Quake, thank you. Yes, Oba had it as the Nigerian. And it's 2 Canadian flags. To America.
USA.
I like it because it's building to the tension, especially if you're going to do this in Houston, of all places.
Right, yeah. Like, I mean, deep in the heart of Texas.
Heart of Texas.
Like, shit.
This is an absolute lie.
Yeah, we're getting a new belt.
This championship is representing pure dominance. We're going to get a Canadian championship.
Yeah, and someone said he's from Toronto. He's actually, not to be picky, but he's just outside, closer to Hamilton, what we call Tony Creek, because of a very large Italian contingent, but Stony Creek. Shout out Stony Creek.
He's Stony Brook, Cold Stone Creamery.
Yum.
But yeah, so he's from Ontario.
Yes. He threw it away.
Yo, so we're getting a new belt.
Let's go. Ethan Page chucking down the North American title.
Do it.
Let's go. Be pretty.
My championship.
Let's go. Yes.
Yo. Canadian strap.
A Canadian. They could have done better.
And you're gonna still keep you're still gonna keep everything like the center of it and everything the same of having that as the giant flag strap.
I love I love the strap, but like, why not put a maple leaf on it? Like, oh, they could have done such. It should have been silver with a red leaf.
You should. Well, if anything, if you're gonna keep the center albums and everything, or keep the metallics of it, just make it silver. It works better with the red and white.
It's got silver in the middle. It kind of looks like a toonie. Toonie is a $2 coin, folks.
Not a cartoon, as it is to the rest of the world.
Yeah. Our dollar is a loony.
We're tiny. We're toony. We're all a little loony.
Facts. Our food is better and healthier. He is getting so much heat.
But it's so good because, like you said, it's Bret Hart, it's Lance Storm. I keep wanting to say Lance Armstrong. It's Lance Storm.
Can I be serious for a moment? I'm loving
it. It's just our country's better than yours, and he's doing it in fucking Texas, which is the most America of Americas.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
Lance Storm would be proud. He is getting so much heat. I got some Canadian loony. Applause.
You're North America.
I've had a few Canadian loony.
I like Mr. Quake. Hint of MJF.
Oh, of course. You know what I saw the other day? They announced, on a quick side note.
Yeah.
They said WWE is working with Fandango or whatever it is for the theater. And somebody tweeted out, "Oh, you mean like copying AEW?" And I was like, I've been going to the theaters for wrestling since I was a kid. What? So, yeah.
I didn't know. I've never been in an area where that was a thing because I posted it in the Discord and someone's like, wrestling's been doing this for years. I was like,
yeah,
I didn't know. It's never been an option by me to go to an actual movie theater and watch a pay-per-view.
I won an Evolution t-shirt at one.
Oh.
I had to name the 4 horsemen.
Bailey, Becky, Charlotte.
Yeah, a decade before we saw them.
Right.
Stay tuned. I'll be right soon.
It's me from the future.
Ethan. Oh,
Canada. Oh, my native land.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, and fellow Canadian, Santino Marella, the impersonating Italian, the true Canadian.
Right. It's funny.
Who said it earlier, though? Santino being here tonight. Someone called it earlier.
It was going around that he was supposed to be, but it did get said in the chat as well. Another Canadian from Toronto. It's kind of like Piper was from Toronto, but everyone thought he was Scottish. He's from Toronto. Everyone thinks he's Italian.
Is that how insulting is that? That most people from Canada are known for not being Canadian,
right? Big chance for Santino. You've got a big mouth, Ethan.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Santino never has to wrestle again. Just him on a microphone is entertaining as fuck.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people here know I'm from Italy.
Stoner Jesus has risen. Oh my God, it's Santino Marella. In name of the Padre Spirit. In name of the Padre Spirit Santo.
Apparently, all you need is little Santino to wake the Lord.
Yeah.
We don't
think like you.
They're good people.
But good people, hardworking people.
Santino with a big baby face promo as expected, defending the people.
Right.
This is great.
Yes, Jinder is. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was just answering. Yes, Jinder is also Canadian.
Jinder, the Bollywood boys.
But you were saying, sorry, I interrupted.
I was waiting for our resident belt guy in the chat to chime in about this new belt. Did I miss it? Where is he?
Boston, that's your cue.
This is
Anthony, go wake Boston. Oh,
he walked out before it happened. Shit.
Oh, fair enough. We don't have to have these muted stretches in around what?
Right. Trish Stratus is very Canadian.
Thanks. Roddy was probably the biggest surprise to find out that he's Canadian.
Even I was surprised. Like, wait, what?
And I saw him every day when I went to work.
Right.
I'll see you next week.
Santino's going to fight.
Oh, so you call the shots, huh? Oh, now we're going to get
this now. So we're going to get Santino versus Page for the North American
he just
title?
Had the Cobra versus the Iguana. The Cobra.
Oh, and Ethan rolls out. We're going to get Santino. Could you imagine finally TNA gets a title and it's Marella getting the North American title? That looks like the Canadian title.
Yeah, do people bitch because TNA got a belt back or because it's Santino got it? Oh, old man trick.
Oh, look at all the belts.
Oh,
tell me you're not rubbing it into the world. You tell me you're not purposely rubbing into the world. Like, haha.
Yeah, but again, I think that's by plan, by design.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up. That's all it is. That's all that is. That's all it is a flex. Like, look, we got them all. Like, we know. Now go freak out. Go melt down and tweet about it.
But that's the thing is now they've built your big bad. Now you've built Thanos that has all the Infinity titles. And so now when you start chipping them off one by one, now this is where this works. It's to go to a Monet or a Kenny that was the belt collectors or anything. Right. Once they start getting chipped away at is when it's the best story because it's now the Empire's fallen.
Yeah.
Vampiro's Canadian?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, he's from out west, I do believe.
Who's more of a fake luchador then? Vampiro being from fucking Canada trying to be a luchador or Excalibur with the luchador mask on commentary? I think they're both fake luchas at this point.
Let me Thunder Bay. So up
Thunder
north.
Bay. What in the fucking Hulk Hogan TBS TV show is Vampiro from
right? Thunder Bay, Ontario. That is like 6 hours north, and it's not like don't live in Thunder Bay. I'm so sorry. My cousin's in Thunder Bay. It's not good. It's not a good time.
Do all of the wrestlers from Canada come from either Alberta, Quebec, or Ontario?
A lot of them. I mean, yeah. I mean, and I think that's just by design of
population density,
population, right? Like, yeah. I mean, we've had some wrestlers. Winnipeg, Manitoba's produced a couple big stars. So yeah. I mean, yeah. I think just by sheer volume, the number of people that have come out of Ontario, Quebec. I recently interviewed PCO, a good old Canadian boy. But yeah, I mean, again, it's such a rich wrestling history in Canada. That's why like part of that interview was so cool is because it goes back to my roots of we know all the Americans. We've talked a lot about the history of America and its love America and its love for wrestling.
America.
So it's cool to see. Excal, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
I think he was saying he's more of the fake luchador.
Oh, he's okay. There you go. I was like, he's not Canadian. We will not have him.
It's like the trade between you like to
Brock
always
Lesnar for
enforce
Jericho.
Brock and Jericho.
Right? We're not taking Jericho back. I'm sorry. Shout out Jericho. So Alberta is like Texas. Yeah, it's our Texas. It's a lot
Is
of
it?
Yeah, very much so. Like the Calgary Stampedes, world renowned every year. That's a big deal all across the world. People come from everywhere. The oil rigs and crazy weather, they definitely are very much they want to separate from this fucking country. They out.
Well, that sounds like the other side there with Quebecois of they just want to be French 2.0.
Well, yeah, there's some issues, but Excalibur is not Canadian. Stop playing with my emotions.
Whoa, I think people misconstrued the question. The question was not who's more Canadian. The question was who's more of a fake luchador. Who's more of a fake, lucha libre star? Vampiro, who I didn't know was Canadian, and I saw Jose. Can there be Mexican Canadian? Well, no, that's not possible because they'd have to be from Mexico first and just live in Canada. Right. Vampiro's Canadian means you were born in Canada.
But at least no, I can't speak. Actually, I don't want to speak too much about it because I don't know. But I feel like Vampiro has more roots in that direction. Excalibur's from Detroit, by the way, people, and I've said
which is before. Just Canada Light is America's Canada.
It's close. It's close. It's like Green Bay is pretty much Canada.
I was going to say, as I can speak to the northern side of being literally a river away from Canada, Detroit's like on that same parallel line of we're just Canada south.
Right. Canada has Wolverines and Deadpool. We do.
Yes. Nick out here using semantics. You're goddamn right.
As I got Yoshi, why is Javon walking around doodling or like journaling? What is happening with Javon?
I don't know. Is he a street poet instead of a street prophet?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Just taking notes on everybody? If he's just the resident snitch of the area?
Right. Like, sit down. I'll draw a caricature.
Crime scene stenographer. Javon Evans.
KJ trade Jericho back. Remind me of Eddie Murphy in Trading Places, right? You don't belong here.
Is that fit? Is Dan Aykroyd Canadian? I feel like Dan Aykroyd's probably Canadian. So then, see, it fits. If you traded Canadian for an American, Eddie Murphy American, Dan Aykroyd Canadian.
If anyone out there that can hear my voice right now, if you have never seen the movie Great Outdoors, look it up, Google it. I don't care. Go find Great Outdoors. John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, in just a dandy fucking flick. Go watch it. You'll thank me later.
Go watch Candy and a Dandy. You heard it here first.
Right. Folks. It's and he's from Ottawa. Yeah, he's from
everyone's from fucking around here, Nick.
Ottawa.
Bye. Hey, Smokey back here, dude.
Big Bear, chase me. Oh, we got LFG all up on this show. Michelle McCool was here. I think when you were on your pause, I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah.
And now Bully's giving the Quarter Pound crew shit.
Great match, girl. What the fuck? Bully's he's so weird.
What the fuck is that?
Coming towards the House of Glory, we might be getting up Zilla Vatu versus Bully Ray.
Right? Bully's just like, I got one more run in me.
Bully's like, well, everybody else is coming back and working spot shows. Let me come back and work a spot show.
Any chance that Trick costs Oba? I highly doubt it.
No.
Don't be playing with my emotions, Smokey. Classic. Minnesota is very Canadian.
Yeah.
That's what we should kind of like negotiate some shit. I think we don't have to become your 51st state. We can actually like negotiate some provinces and shit to trade.
The annexation of Puerto Rico is
right.
I think what you're calling it there. So
You're a big fat phony.
Lexus again wearing the headphones. The noise that was he wearing that earlier?
Yeah, I wore him last week, the week before. He wants to see the world like Miles, I guess. I'm shocked that the softies on the internet haven't lost their mind about this yet.
No, they're still upset about El Grande Americano because that needs to go away now.
Well, Extra Grande out there doing his best Spanish.
I was going to say I can't wait until we get everyone upset because of the Canadian representation on NXT now.
Uh-oh.
I need more America on my television.
Blame Canada.
With all the floppy heads so full of lies. I think we've at least disparaged that rumor that the Canadians have floppy heads.
Is that a rumor? Damn it.
South Park.
Yeah. Here's Roman.
So we're very much setting up the tag match of Roman and Jay versus Braun and Braun Security.
Yeah. It's funny because I saw people online, a couple like bigger accounts that were very much like, oh, like really? You're going to do Roman and one of these two guys? Like, what's the, like, no, they're not. They're not. Sorry. Strike.
Even if they did Roman versus Braun, I don't, and see, I got to wait because I can just say Braun and I can talk about both of them, but I don't think it's a bad match. It's still star-studded of Roman Reigns still showing up.
Yeah.
I saw someone say that he's on that Austin level of pop now at this point, that he is an automatic huge reaction when he shows up.
We saw it on Monday, man. The place was unglued for him. And it's undeniable. People can watch it and say, no, they don't really care. It's right there in front of you. It's undeniable, the level of the reaction he's getting. And you got to keep in mind, like, because not everybody can be in the title picture, this is how strong your company is. He's going to team up with Jay, a former world champion, in his cousin, and take on Braun and Braun, two of the biggest upcoming stars, in a really good mid-card match at SummerSlam. That's not a bad thing, wrestling fans. That's a fucking good thing. Sorry.
Yeah, you have the star power that you can have Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre involved in a celebrity match.
Yeah.
That does nothing but draw eyes and still continues on because you've got star power. You've got Roman involved with Jey Uso, former world champion. So now you have two huge stars versus next week.
Official, my guy.
Santina Marella. It's the Cobra.
It's official, like it works at Foot Locker, as Santino going to be taking on Ethan Page. Kaiser Grande.
Yeah.
That's
well, Josh Briggs out here looking like king. What was the Mortal Kombat? Oh, they have the caution tape around the broken stage.
Yes.
To where Saints went through and everything like that. But Mortis. Remember him from WCW? Who better than Canyon? When they were doing their Mortal Kombat phase of having the smoking skull on his shoulder. That's what this reminds me of.
Right. As folks, we go to a commercial break. The main event is about to start. And real quick, we are 7 Twitchers away from 100 followers on Twitch. Go over to Twitch if you haven't done so. Follow us there, even if you hang out here. But we would appreciate it as we're getting ever so close. As we do have a friend over at the Twitch feed, Fayaz Nadal. I see what happened there. Santino versus Ethan Page for the Canadian Championship in 2025 on NXT is not on my bingo card. I don't think it's on anybody's bingo card. How is this going to be
2025 wasn't on my bingo card. We didn't get a bingo card for 2025 because we've got the Hardys versus the Dudleys. We've had in this match and that match happen. We've had this fantasy booking situation after that. I don't know what to predict anymore.
Yeah, it's so hard to call. It's so hard to say what's next. And I mean, do the fans, Ethan Page was in AEW and now he's fighting Santino. This is just fun. This is good shit. Enjoy this. I like it. And that Canadian title is going to get so much heat.
But I love it and I kind of want it. I love it. Hey, shout out Shania Twain, fellow Canadian. I love it. I want some more of it.
Is there any way that Ethan Page kind of taking liberties with Santino might spark some like rally the troops moment for TNA? Is this why you put Santino into a match?
Could be. I mean, that's the thing is if he wins, then what the fuck?
Winning.
Right, but do you get what is the TNA response of him being there? Is we'll have to almost see on Thursday. Is that one of those of, hey, he's fighting one for the Gipper, of he's putting himself out there, he's the deputy of discipline and all of that? Is he going to go out there and take one? And we've seen Ethan Page have a vicious streak now. So if he really lays it into Santino, does that, like you said, rally the troops of, you know what, fuck these assholes. We can just punch him in the face.
Yeah, I wonder, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing at the idea of, like, maybe they have a match. The match goes pretty good. Ethan finds a way to win, decides to start smacking him around after the bell. And that's kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back between TNA and NXT, and we're off and running. Or Santino goes back licking his wounds, and that's what rallies the troop. But either way, it could be a pivotal point in this story, perhaps.
Right. And yes, sorry, I was wrong. It was Tim McGraw, not kidding Shania Twain that I was quoting. I got my country music artist misconstrued.
Oh, so similar, so I could see that.
Yeah, 100%. Always. I always.
Tim McGraw did not say, "Man, I feel like a woman." I'm just saying. But
Geekbox out there dropping the link to the Twitch channel as well. 100% of yes. I know kind of we put the emphasis on the tubes of you, but we do also have the Twitch and this, that, and the third as well. And again, we're ever expanding, always growing.
Always growing. Yeah, no, we got more coming your way, folks. And again, back at it for Dynamite tomorrow, Thursday, the midlifeies. Anybody that can hear my voice, be a friend, tell a friend. Come to the awards. We'll see who gets the golden KJs heading into tomorrow. And I'm sure it's going to cause some debate and some twists, turns, and funny stuff along the way. So tune in for that. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good show. We always have a good time at the award show. So be a part of that. It's fun.
And again, don't get mad at us. Get mad at y'all because y'all voted on this. It's not we moved from it's not what we picked. It's what y'all voted on. So if y'all mad with the outcomes, it's what y'all voted on.
And even if that's not true, we're sticking to it.
Facts.
Have you ever had boneless pizza?
Christ somebody, that's a fucking meme and a half from a while ago, my guy. That is straight out of early 2000s meme.
Right. Somebody ordered a large pepperoni.
Stepbrother, what are you doing?
How green was Tyra? Jasper won LFG and has become a regular an NXT regular, while Tyra got demoted to Evolve. Yeah, I mean, again, it's different levels. I wasn't even sure that Tyra was the right pick for the win, but she, different path. And part of it is maybe the women's division a bit harder to crack.
A bit, and it's also still Jasper might have had more actual pro wrestling training while it's Tyra was out there as an Olympian and everything. So she's got athletic training. She may not have as much pro wrestling training.
If she had broken her freaking neck, she would be world champion by now, but she didn't. So she got to go the long way.
She couldn't hit a moonsault. Maricopa, as we are kicking off with the main event right now, is Oba already just throwing hands at Briggs. So this does feel a little bit like a handicap match because Briggs and Oba Briggs and Yoshi have the connection, even though they're a little disgruntled because of, well, it should have been my opportunity, or it was my opportunity.
Right. 91% of the chat are taking Oba in a triple threat. That's epic. 91 Oba, 3 Briggs, and 6 to my buddy Yosh. That is just amazing.
An honorary at least 3 points because you like Yoshi.
Right. Oh, sidewalk slam, splash.
Alexis out there joining us on Twitch. And again, so everybody follow the lead out there. We got 7K subscribers and everything out there on YouTube. We got 83 people watching with us. So just go and hit that follow. It's free again. It's the same thing like YouTube. It's free. It costs you nothing. Just hit follow.
Big clothesline on Yosh. This one, no bread, no water, just meat.
Big meaty boys, big beefy boys slapping meat. Pause.
Why is Oba taking on two guys? Again, I think it's the only way to make it convincing that he could lose.
Yeah, honestly, well, you have to kind of make it with Oba to where he could lose without being pinned. Is the only way that it makes it viable.
Are you allowed to? Sorry, that I haven't seen very often. Briggs stepped on the ref's hand. So the ref counts 2, and Briggs literally stepped and pinned the ref's hand to the mat. I've never seen that before. Not often.
Yeah, it's a weird, it's a unique way to break up a count there.
Right. Well, everything froze, and I like from the angle, I'm like, why did we just stop? What happened there? And it was Briggs had stepped on the referee's hand.
Well, because I think everyone was like, what the fuck just happened?
But we go to commercial break for some of you out there. And Oba bouncing Briggs off the turnbuckle.
As Briggs with the Kevin Nash attire, by the way, fully.
Yes.
The tassels on the sides here.
Looking all Wolfpack tonight.
Because of mass destruction. Guess you see the bad boys of wrestling. That was a fucking banger of a goddamn theme.
Right.
That and Conan's or the animals.
You just took it out of my mouth. I was gonna say the same thing. What was the Conan jam? The
About it.
There was that one.
Viva la raza.
But the title of the song is escaping me. But yeah, no, it was good shit. It was fun shit. Like literally listen to it not while watching wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. You can let us know, folks. Give us in the chat after this, like not the chat now, the comments after this video, what wrestling songs, wrestling themes, wrestling related songs are in your playlist, in your workout playlist, your cleaning up the apartment playlist, what have you. Because I know about me, I don't know about you, but there's plenty that are mixed in there that are just, even if they're like a WrestleMania theme or anything, you no longer hear it as a regular song. It takes you back to like that WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. Like I can no longer hear My Way without thinking about WrestleMania 17.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I think the jam was Psycho, their theme.
Fair enough.
Yoshi keeping an eye on Briggs. He has to, as Yoshi drops Briggs on Oba.
1, 2, dos amigos.
Wolfpack could have been cool, but by then there was like 44 members of the NWO and we didn't care anymore.
Yeah, but no, original OG Wolfpack was cool. Of Hall, Nash, Sting, Conan, Luger.
Yeah. I liked it because finally somebody was, there was a get back happening finally. So it was good, but it got carried away.
Is the comparable of the Bloodline storyline to the NWO the most apropos comparable because it bled into splinter groups and everything?
Yeah, I'd say to an extent, yeah.
Cool, because you have Solo's group. The MFT is still pretty much, that's the Wolfpack.
Yeah, right, like it's undeniable. And I know people have their criticisms, but and again, I think I kind of touched on it earlier, but the Samoans have definitely taken over wrestling in a big way. So the impact is definitely felt.
Put a little ass on it by Rikishi is top tier.
Put a little ass on it. Let's go.
Got Kevin Nash here, had Sid on TNA. Absolutely. What's his name?
Right.
Justice there from Fourth Rope. He's very much like super old school Sid Vicious, Sid Justice vibes and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
He's a guy that if I'm WWE, I want him yesterday.
Union Underground. Let's go.
The old school Raw themes, like all of the Raw themes for a while are goated. Forget the light, the morning, we're in it together through it all. Oh, that is absolutely a goated wrestling theme.
Oh, Oba kicks out into and throws Yoshi into a pin on Briggs. Yoshi accidentally pinned Briggs.
How strong do you have to be to you literally throw someone else into a pinfall?
Right, especially a thick man like Yosh. Pause.
Yeah.
I asked Rock, key contributors to the Wrestling for Life Network are KJ and Big Nick. Not much is known about another contributor is Tony Rings from Parts Unknown. Green bastard, Parts Unknown.
Well, my name is Tony and I'm mad as fuck.
He's a mystery. He's a mystery, folks.
He's Mysterion.
The Samoan World Order. I'm in. Let's go. Do it up.
Oh. That's ultimately where they really could have gone with it.
Right. Wolfpack was great until both sides had so many people they genuinely were forgetting what side they were on, and then it was by then it was a mess.
That's where I think it kind of reminiscent a bit to the bloodline of it's now it's kind of gotten to where it's everybody's a bit everywhere. Like, I don't know how you feel about now MFT of it seems like it's so many degrees of separation from where it started. It doesn't feel like it's the same.
As Briggs gets his head popped by Yoshi again, accidental contact, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, the big chop, let's go.
Hey.
Yoshi on fire.
Is that a spear or a shoulder tackle?
I think it was his head. I think he used top of his head. Oh, scoops him up by the junk. Oh, big sit down power bomb. Yoshi.
Rolls him right to the ropes. 1, 2. Briggs grabs the ref.
Again.
Ref slides back in and says, "Fuck Yoshi." That's the first time you've seen that from a ref. You pulled me out. Let me get back in there.
Right, I gotta do my job.
Oh, you pulled me. I have had any modicum of physical activity. I am wounded.
Let's go, OB.
You down with OB? You know me. Oh, looks like Kevin Ass. You're gonna get your Yoshi splash.
Absolutely, Rick. Sexual chocolate was a banger. Let's go.
No, somebody go and get the ass kicked. Yoshi splash.
Yoshi splash. Do it. Move. Oh my God, they dead. And somebody said about this match being
1, 2 count.
Somebody mentioned this match being a little clunky. A Haas fight should be clunky, folks.
Yeah, because you know what? It's a fucking fight. It shouldn't look like, the traveling circus out here. It shouldn't have been like the flying Von Erichs.
Right, Corey. Good times. Great episode.
Oh, now they're just throwing hands. This is where they go at each other and it leaves the door open for Oba.
Right.
You just chop that man in the eyes.
Absolutely.
But no, somebody going to get their ass kicked by 3-6 Mafia is by far and away the better Mark Henry theme.
Oh, Yosh. Oh, Briggs follows him up. This is just laying it in. Holy shit.
Oh, Oba slides back in.
Oh my God, that European is ridiculous.
Yo, wait, he just spit out water out of nowhere. Fall from grace. 1, 2, 3.
Not even close. Oba, still your champ. What a finish, though. That was a good match. I liked it.
Good match. You can see where they were going. Now it falls out to where it's Yoshi and Briggs take each other out and they just play whack-a-mole between each other. Then Oba slides in, smash them, stack them, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, now you can have Yoshi and Briggs have a heat wave match or something. Look, they're beating each other up on the outside.
But what's next for Oba? Who's next?
I think we're about to get oh, maybe not. Javon?
He's just taking notes.
Oh, Taker
is sitting down with Javon. You're trying to figure out what to do next. Oh,
I'm going after.
We got to go after the biggest dog in the yard. So, like you said, we might have just gotten our answer on what next for Oba.
Javon just smiles like that. To me, that was genuine. Like, I don't know what to say to this man. But ladies and gentlemen, that is NXT. It's gone off the air. They teased Javon with the advice of the Undertaker going after Oba. Oba's still your champ. Blake Monroe gets a win. A very fast-paced, quality show tonight, as far as I'm concerned.
Good, but not great. Like average at best. Like I'm torn with this because there was some stuff that was good, and then there was some stuff that was just it was there. Like I'm
Okay.
still well, you had the whole Javon just playing, in the background of every scene, doing sketches, taking notes,
Yeah.
just for the Undertaker tie-in for in 5 seconds at the end.
Right? I don't.
The
Yeah,
Undertaker promo with Trick was not great.
no, it went longer than it should have, and it didn't pack a punch, which is a little
I'm surprised
surprising.
no TNA influence tonight.
Let it breathe.
Outside of Santino Morella's the biggest TNA influence tonight.
Yes.
Which no one had that on their bingo card except for maybe 2 people.
No. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this Santino thing works out. And I know the fans are going to be saying what you're saying of like TNA has to get their get back. But no, again, patience. We just took a breath. We've spent a lot of time playing with the enemy. We're back home just taking a breath, and we'll see where this goes. So by no means is it done, but I have no problem with them just take a night. We're good. We'll get back to it.
I really liked Ethan Page with the Canadian North American Championship and all that. And I thought he was going to do like Canadian flag, US flag, and just really go that way and just go straight Canada. What is your rating for tonight, Sam? Because you're probably not going to like mine.
I'm kind of in the neighborhood of 7.5, 7. 7.5, I think I'm okay with. Overall, highly entertaining show. Matches were good for the most part. Didn't love the Undertaker stuff, so you lose a mark there. Main event was fun, entertaining, big Hoss kind of fight. Oba gets the win. I don't mind them threading Javon through the show. Didn't really like take up a lot of time or really affect much. JC's looking good. I think there's a lot. I mean, tonight again, it was a fast-paced, entertaining show. So definitely for me, good solid B-, B.
See, I'm more in a C. I'm like a 6.5.
Okay.
Again, the Taker stuff I think felt almost a little bit like it was going to be the crux of the show, and kind of wasn't a whole lot of nothing and everything.
Okay.
Like it had some good matches, it had some good moments. Of the Ethan Page stuff I liked, of the opening match with the mixed tag match and everything.
That was really good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was great. And I think outside of that, it kind of just waded through the waters of it was just your average run-of-the-mill at best NXT episode.
What was it, so isn't that what you're supposed like? It's your weekly show,
right? So again, so if it's just your average run-of-the-mill, so it's still it's 6.5 of again. I'm not over the top for your average week of the run-of-the-mill show and everything.
Right, 7.5. 7.
And average is a 5, so I gave them 1.5 over an average.
Okay. I mean, not bad.
We can't start getting Meltzer out here with this is a 12.5 star show out of 10 and all that.
To me, it was in the ballpark of a 7. Like I said, I wasn't. Again, we talk about my Sox game.
You're arguing over half a point,
right? I mean, you're not that far off. A little bit low. I liked a couple things more than you did. I think Blake Monroe coming in, that setup with Jordan was really solid. I actually really like what they're doing with JC Jane. So I mean, there's potential here, and I thought it was solid, not great.
Good, but not great. Yeah, it was all right. It was
right
again. It hit the marks it needed to. It was nothing that was really above watershed or anything with that. At what moments were good weren't the biggest moments, weren't the best moments. Yeah.
7.5 out of 10, 7.8. I guess Javon will be Oba's challenger. It'd be really curious if they like Javon's going to steal it. We're going to give it to Javon. Let him steal it. I'm curious if that could happen.
Could that be Oba's send off? Because again, it wonders if when he loses it, if that's his send off.
Yeah, maybe Javon steals it from him and he wanders away, goes off into the sunset. 8 out of 10. Solid NXT, but some mistakes. Ricky and the 8-man tag endings were bad. The 8-man tag ending was completely fine, in my humble opinion. Ricky's, they went through the stage.
I can't forgive the 27.5 count.
Yeah, that's okay. Fair enough. There you go. Okay, that's a good, valid argument. 8 out of 10. Taker pauses, jokes. Yeah, everything's a TED Talk with Taker now. Even he cuts a promo like a TED Talk. Nick hates the Marvel credit scenes too, I guess.
No, I actually made plans with the missus to watch the Fantastic Four this weekend. So I'm bigging up the Marvel. Oh, I'm going to file my taxes and all that.
Right. Date night in the Big Nick house. Let's go.
I'm going to show her the Fantastic 2 minutes.
Right. Could at least.
Did someone say 3 minutes?
Right. Did somebody say 3 minutes? 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. WWE PLE. Okay. Random statement. 8 out of 10. They get back on TNA. Yeah, we'll see what happens because now the TNA champions will show up for TNA, like technically for work. So yeah, saving a little bit of that for then. The 2 LFG appearances and both resulted in overlong promos. Yeah, and then again, a lot of LFG presence. Michelle McCool, among others tonight. Even Bully. It's interesting what they're doing here. Like, you know, we get that you guys are there doing this little show and you're trying to hype it up, but maybe just stick to that.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we want to fully get into it, but it's a side note and funny thing to me that TNA's potential TV partners, 2 of them also work with WWE, with 2B, with Evolve, and A&E with LFG.
And one did. So again, like, there's definitely ties, and that's definitely part of this relationship. Yeah, people are getting all mad. You think Carlos is really upset about where his titles are if WWE is helping him land this TV deal? No, you hold our titles while we figure this out. Yeah, no problem. Josh, 8 out of 10, 7.5, 7, 7.8, 7, 7.5. Nick, the Russian judge.
Well, and he's also out there saying I got paid off by the mob and everything. If I'm just sandbagging everybody out here.
7 trousers out of 10. Lola Vice, Raw or SmackDown? AAA. Ole.
SmackDown because Priest is on SmackDown, and everyone was really crashing out when they found out they were a couple.
There you go. Use those hashtags on all your social media posts, folks, and we will click on them. We will follow. So, Big Nick Ivanov with the score tonight, the Russian judge.
I'll take Ilya Dragunov 100%.
OG saying hello as we say goodbye. 7.5, 8.5, solid show. 7.5. Yeah, see, I'm kind of in that neighborhood of a couple of little things I would have tweaked or made a little bit better. Yeah, the 27 count, you lose a half a point for that for sure. But yeah, I think it's 7.5 solid.
Fair enough. I like that we're like it's a point difference, and we're like, I'll fucking fight you over it. Meanwhile, this man,
you have your
senior citizen Dave can give 75 stars. Right? Who gives a fuck? And everyone preaches it like gospel.
You can be the bitter one tonight and give.
I'm a bitter bitch,
right? You know, it's okay. We'll be back at this tomorrow.
I haven't been here for a while. I hate wrestling for a minute.
I hate all wrestling. I want to represent. And I hate all wrestling. Wrestling sucks. Right. I don't know why we watch it. It's garbage. But on that wonderful note. But ladies and gentlemen, that is NXT. It's in the books. We are back at it tomorrow for Dynamite. It's going to be a lot of fun here on the channel tomorrow. Don't forget, get your merch. We shirt people, as MDB likes to say.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't it? And we are the Wrestling Fans United. Forget the IWC. Forget the toxicity. Come on, stop by. Even if you don't like us, we'll still make you feel welcome. And, of course, the award show on Thursday. This is going to be a lot of fun. So be there for that. And don't miss. What does Tony have up his sleeves? Live from Medieval Times. Get out your big drumsticks, folks. It's going to be a good one.
You are beautiful on the inside.
Anyway, to you.
Going from Fozzy to Ozzy, yes, 100%. RIP to the fucking icon, 100%. Love NXT. Our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that forward life with it.
Have a good night, folks. See you on the flip side. Come back tomorrow.